Hello guys and welcome here to the Carvana Wild Card Series, race number 15, but it is not just 15, it's 15A from the Indianapolis road course. For those who do not know, the track just will not fit 36 cars for some reason, so we have split the field. This is the top 18 portion of the standings. The bottom 18 portion of the standings will be on at 2 p.m. Eastern today, and joining me for this one race is Dan Howell.
Hi guys, how are you doing? Glad to be here.
Yeah, and welcome aboard. Well, where do I start? We've had 13 different winners so far this season, a lot of them outside of the top 25. They'll be in the race later.
There's 14 races, right?
Yep, 13 winners in 14 races. Of course, this race, both races will have winners that are playoff eligible. With only 18 in this field, how do these drivers adapt to having less people around them?
No, it's definitely a lot less spread out now. So if you can get a good draft on the front straightaway, I guess you can make stuff work.
Yes, and of course, for these top 18 guys, a lot of them are winners this season. This is a chance, I'm sure, for them to pad on to that winning.
Oh yeah,
bit.
Secure that playoff spot.
Yep, of course, and they're winless guys who are watching guys that have won races outside of the top 25 so far in the standings, because keep in mind in this series the threshold is the 25th position. If you're below that, regardless of how many wins or playoff points you have, you're not making the playoffs. So maybe for these guys who have gone winless so far, this is, I would say this is probably a good chance for them to either pad up some points as well and hope that those guys do bad in the other race.
Exactly. Are the points the same in the second race too? Winner gets the full points?
Yep.
Okay.
So pretty much it's a good opportunity for drivers to make up a good portion of the points that they may have lost on a full field.
Like this back in my series, I think. I don't remember.
It's alright, I did too. But I think it was the truck series at Eldora way back in the day.
I don't know.
So
I think I switched it out with Oswego Speedway. But anyways.
Yeah, it's okay. We're just sharing experiences. But anyway, we don't want to delay you too much longer. We'll be right back with the green flag in just a moment. Here we go. They're making their way to the front stretch. Daniel, your call.
Well, I've never really had too much experience with this road course, but here they come. Out of the final corner, the green flag is out from Indianapolis. And the 52 has a great jump on that start.
Yeah, he makes a good jump on that outside. Of course, this is a long front straightaway, so
doesn't have the preferred line though, and 3 wide behind them.
Oh man, they're fanning out to almost 4 wide.
In the back there, and Dan Hummel got a great run off that too.
Yeah, you see, this is probably your best chance to make up the most positions early on. And up ahead, that's Mohammed Zain Abdullah. He is one of the front runners in the road course championship. So for him, obviously he's going to want to pad. He's going to want to get that lead back very soon.
Oh, of course. But the 52 got a great job. I don't know what happened to that 99 car. He just kind of fell back.
I think just he didn't have the preferred lane, and now Trevor Collins is slowly closing that gap.
Down into the S's over here.
And now Austin Shaw is battling for that 4th position.
Now, where is our road course expert?
Oh man, MIA right now. He'll be here at some point, I'm sure. We'll figure out something to get him here.
Oh, he's racing. That's where he is.
Yeah, he's racing. It's okay. But Max Anderson, he's gotten quite a lead.
But that 07's not going far away. He's staying right there with him.
Yeah, in the 07, that's your teammate, by the way, Mohammed Zain Abdullah. He's only won 2 career races last season. I believe he won a cup race and made the playoffs over there. And just look at how spread out they've gotten in only 1 lap.
That's just the road courses here.
And of course, keep in mind, again, this is the top 18 in the points right now.
apologize if you hear a dog barking.
One part of living in our house, you ring the doorbell, the dog goes nuts.
Oh, yeah.
And I could tell it's a game up there. Even when she stares at you, ringing the doorbell, she goes nuts.
She's still barking.
But anyway, up front, oh, we might have a battle for second coming up here.
07 and the 99 are right there with each other.
Yep. Apologies for that. Anyway, yeah, I thought Chris Smith would have a shot at it. And he just
52 got in
didn't.
the wall there, but I don't think he did.
No, and Max Anderson just won, I believe, over... Yeah, he just won, actually, at North Wilkesboro last race.
So he's on a roll here.
So, he could go back-to-back, I believe. And just look at it, he's getting faster and faster every lap. Keep in mind, these guys did not have practice, so this is a learning curve right now. And of course, a lot of these guys know that this configuration of the track is not run for the Cup Series.
No, it isn't.
So, or at least the Jello Cup it isn't. So this is sort of an adjustment period.
I think we gotta make a suggestion to Brian to put it on the schedule next year.
Oh man, pressure's on. That would be a tough split, I'm gonna tell you. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind doing it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when the schedule comes out. It could also be on the Xfinity or the truck schedule for us. You never know.
See how this race goes.
Yep, you'll see in September when that schedule comes out. Yeah, you see Mohammed Zain Abdullah, though, just can't seem to make up the ground. And at this point in the race, if we don't get a caution, I imagine a lot of the passing will be on the pit lane.
Is there even pit stops in this race?
Yes, there is. I'm shocked I had to think about that for a second.
Only 07's there, though.
Yeah, 07's able to make up in the back half of the course, but it just seems like the 52 has better acceleration right there.
I think the 07 made up a lot of time that lap.
Yeah, maybe Max Anderson used up his stuff.
Yeah, he cut that lead over half.
It's not bad. It's down to 7/10.
From 2.4 last time.
But the longer we go on a green flag stretch, the harder it is to make up the time.
I think he lost a little bit in turn 1 there.
Yeah, keep in mind these guys won't be in the later race, but what will happen is they will be on the oval tomorrow of this track. They'll be running the Brickyard, well, yeah, the oval configuration tomorrow. There she goes again.
She's crazy.
Yeah, look at the lap time though. He lost over a second on that last lap. Meanwhile, Mohammed Zain Abdullah just probably laid down over a second faster lap than Max Anderson did.
I think the 07 lost some time there, but...
Yeah, and maybe he's just waiting for the pit stops at this point.
Might be trying to save fuel, if anything.
It's possible. There's still a little ways to go here. No, he's closing back up on the straight. Keep in mind, this is where the draft will come in big.
If you can get a good draft on the front stretch, you can gain up a lot of time.
5/10 off his fastest lap that time.
Yeah, she just doesn't stop barking. She barks at her own shadow sometimes.
And then
he is gained.
And then the 07 was a tenth quicker. Oh, he hit the rumble strips a little too hard.
The 07
Here comes Mohammed Zain Abdullah.
And he has the preferred line too.
Yep. But the outside, you're able to get better acceleration.
I think the 07 might have made the 52 a little bit nervous going into 1.
And a big mistake by Max Anderson
you
there.
definitely rebounded from it.
And that's the good news. But we'll see down this stretch, another good place to get a good draft going. Now Mohammed Zain Abdullah, he has won last season at a few of the oval tracks. He could be staring down career win number 3 here. Max Anderson could be staring down career win number 2 and back-to-back, which I believe would be the first back-to-back in Carvana wildcard history.
That would be something. And
they're going to pit.
Pitting. Is the 07 pitting, though? Yes, they are.
Yep, they're all going to come in.
Pitting.
This is a tricky pit road to tell if they're going to pit or not, because they just...
The camera's kind of weird, but... Nice top 10 for me so far.
Yeah, and you've struggled on those road courses.
I guess if I can dig out 10th, I guess it wouldn't be that bad.
Little in-race reporting there. Here we go, they're coming in. Keep in mind, this pit road is a little bit different. See the pit cones right there? That's where they can speed up.
I think that is the pit out, so...
If that's pit out. Oh man. 52 is going to win the race off.
07, and then looks like the 99 is going to get third, and so on and so forth.
Yep, it looks like Austin Shaw is going to lose a few positions on that pit lane.
He made a mistake on the pit stop.
We'll see if he can make it up on track, as Max Anderson will keep the race lead.
He put on a little bit more time on the pit road.
And what's going to be interesting about Indianapolis is if he wins this race, he could go 3 races in a row with a win if he wins at the Oval tomorrow. And then the person in the B race could go back-to-back. So there are 2 streaks that could be extended.
Yikes.
Talk about adding complication to everything. And of course, one guy that is not in the field for this B race or for this A race here at Indianapolis, it is the one of Nathan Faden. He has won 2 races on the road courses. He's been on a hot streak. He's had a few top 5s recently, and he's in the B race. So I imagine he will be the biggest threat to win that race. That would be
something. That would be very interesting. You see the 52 has put on some time with those fresh tires.
Yeah, it looks like they've dropped the hammer on that one. They're going.
I'm starting to think maybe the 07 has the long run car, but...
I feel like maybe he was in the wrong position for the start, and I think if he was a little bit closer at the start of this race, he might have had a better shot. And you see Shaw loses 2 positions on the pit lane, and here is where Mohammed Zain Abdullah can make up the most time.
And I lost my top 10.
Oof. Actually 3 positions lost by the 48. And Dan Hummel also with a little bit of misfortune. Keep in mind, those 2 are battling for their playoff lives, just like Mohammed Zain Abdullah here.
See, Austin and I have kind of like a rivalry going on.
Between teammates in the Cup Series, that is shocking that you 2 have quite a rivalry.
We like to poke fun at each other. It's all fun and games, though.
Oh, yeah.
07 picked up a
no
little
love
bit
lost.
Ground there.
It looks like he's able to get through the corners a little bit better than Max Anderson, so maybe it's just... Keep in mind, the 52 is PPI Racing. That's their entry. And of course there's a Richard Childress car in the background. Maybe it's just the difference in technology and difference in equipment at the end of the day. But we come to 3 laps to go. Now Max Anderson has picked up the playoff point for leading the most laps. And now we'll see what Mohammed Zain Abdullah can close up here. Looks like on the straight he closed up a little bit.
Yeah, probably got a good draft. And he's gaining a ton in the corners here.
Mitchell Collins just picked up 8th on that lap.
I don't know, maybe Austin Shaw just lost.
Looks like whatever they did to that 48, they're just not liking the changes right now.
Here comes the 15 too.
Yeah, and there's the 31 and the 24.
I just want my top 10 back.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
But up front, again through the corners, that 07's getting a strong run.
Through the S's, he definitely has the run going for him.
He's just able to make better use of those rumble strips there. And up onto the main course and back into the infield.
The chicane in the infield.
Yep.
The 07 got a huge
Oh, he
run
got a
there.
huge run.
He's going to have a good draft on the front stretch here.
Yep. And this is his shot, I think. If he has any hopes of winning this race, this is going to be his one shot.
Two
to go. And he's going to be able to close a lot on the braking part. Surprisingly caution-free.
I don't think he had it there going into 1 because he's losing now.
Yeah, maybe getting a little anxious there. And keep in mind, Max Anderson, he may be labeled a rookie in this series, but let me assure you, he's nothing, or he is nowhere near a rookie, as he has been in the Gel Cup Series for multiple seasons. He's finally taking his shot at the Carvana side of things.
He's doing well for himself.
And he's doing well. He's done well in his Cup career in the 07.
He has a great run down that backstretch, that 07 car.
He might have underbraked it though, and that definitely costed him a little bit of time on the corner exit. You can tell he's getting aggressive now. He knows this is a shot at the playoffs at stake.
Back up into the turn.
And we'll go up on the banking.
And back to the infield. And we'll come up to the white flag once they come off this chicane.
Yes, we will. The white flag will wave, and Mohammed Zain Abdullah, if he's going to have a shot at this, this is going to be his only shot.
He's got a good run off that last corner. White flag from Indy.
White flag is out. He gained a 10th, so that's good. He's looking inside. He fakes out.
Oh, he lost. I think he got a little squirrely into turn 1 and lost it.
Yeah, I think he hesitated there, and it might cost him.
I think he's done now.
He's gonna have to gain an insane amount of time in the infield. He just
might have wheel hop into turn 1 a little bit.
May have locked one up even. But he definitely looked a little hesitant because I don't think he wanted to make that assertive of a move entering turn 1 and then risk having both of them taken out, because then it brings the 99 and the 45 into the picture.
Through the S's one last time.
Yep, and he's got this at this point.
So he's going to win back-to-back.
Yeah, this could be history we're watching right here. And keep in mind, this is likely the last season of Carvana, so for this to be happening right now, in the potential last season, would be remarkable.
It would. But anyway, out of the final corner.
And out of the final corner here, he's going to head back up on the straight. He's not even going to be challenged. He's led from start. Or he led at the start, he'll lead at the finish too. Max Anderson wins the first race here at Indianapolis.
What a way to do it.
And that should just about clinch his playoff hopes.
We'll see you in the playoffs, Max.
We see you, Max. He wins the race. and he could go for 3 in a row on the oval tomorrow here from Indianapolis. We'll see if he's able to do it. Of course, someone's going to win the B race later and push the issue. We will see who that is in just a little bit here. In a couple hours. Obviously this race was at noon. The next race is at 2 p.m. Eastern. And Dino, you gonna stick around or are you done for the day?
I guess I'll stick around.
Alright, so we'll be back in a few hours with you, but let's show you your results. We're not going to show you the standings after this race. We'll show you after the second race here in just a little bit. So we'll show you your results and we'll be back at 2 p.m. for the next race. Till then, goodbye everyone.